It's been an insane couple weeks, guys. 2 weeks ago, I had 130 subscribers. And just 2 crazy videos later, I have over 4,000 subscribers. It doesn't sound real saying it out loud, but it's true. If you're clicking onto this video from one of the newer ones, then I apologize. If you weren't one of the 130 people that were originally subscribed before those videos, then you wouldn't know that these were the kinds of videos that I used to make. I have like 50 plus of these kinds of videos on my channel, and that's what I was doing for a while. But I got to this point at the start of the semester in what is my last year of college, where I felt like making videos was like so impossible. That is if I wanted to get the videos out as frequently as I was getting these kinds of videos out before. The goal of posting these videos was usually to get them out like every other day, and I found myself getting extremely stressed out about when I was actually putting these videos up. So what I would typically do is record the videos after work and then do homework, and then after homework I would edit them. So I was always staying up super late to get them out, and I would miss some classes and some other things. And I got to a point where I don't want to say it wasn't fun, because it was fun. I did have a lot of fun, and I do have a lot of fun making these kinds of videos, but it was just so stress inducing. Like, even the thought of having to get a video out and thinking about like, what am I going to make a video about today? It just wasn't really working with my current life situation. You know, being a full-time student in university and having work as well. And I was trying to figure out another way of making content where it wasn't so like crucial that it be uploaded like every day or every other day, but still content that I care about and would want to make at all. And I was watching a ton of these like video essays all over YouTube from people that are much more talented than I am, and I literally just decided that I would want to make those. And I think it was during the Black Ops 6 beta where I got the idea. Maybe it was a little bit before. And I love the Black Ops 6 beta. I thought it was like really fun, but as far as what I was going to make a video about for the video essay, I'd been like reminiscing about old Call of Duty and just kind of romanticizing it in my head. And I wanted to make a video that was kind of like a love letter to old Call of Duty, but at the same time not like completely like trashing on the new games. And I thought I did a pretty good job, and I guess a lot of you agreed. Currently the video is sitting at 440,000 views, which is like, I always wanted to start a community and like leave an impact on people on YouTube, and reading the comments in that video was just one of the best things I've ever experienced. People were telling me they like cried to the video, and there were people that, you know, were like 30 plus, like my brother, that were talking about how nostalgic it was, and like people talking about how well the video was put together. And it is no accident I spent so long on that video. I was just trying to make it the best that I could possibly make it, and that involved learning a lot of things that I didn't already know as far as like audio and like visual editing goes. And yeah, I gained like 3,000 plus subscribers from that video alone, and it pushed me to monetization, which is insanity. Like, you guys may have actually given me a real chance to finally live out this dream of doing this, building that community and making that impact that I've always wanted to make. You guys have given me all the tools, so now it's just up to me to execute. And that is a very high pressure thing. When I was working on that second video essay to follow up the COD one, I was like so pressured. I stressed myself out so much because I had that huge video that did those huge numbers, and it felt like I was never going to be able to live up to that. And that's something they don't really tell you about going viral on YouTube. Some people will spend the rest of their YouTube careers like trying to chase that feeling, or even just like chasing those numbers. And at every turn you go through, you see all these people talking about how like being a creator is this easy, simple thing, and there's all these hacks and things you have to learn in order to be a good one and in order to draw views. And if you can't draw views, then you're not a good creator. I never claimed to be a good creator, especially not when I was making Call of Duty cutcoms, but putting in the time and the effort and like sacrificing sleep and grades in my university courses, it's hard to hear that you might not be a good creator despite all that time you're putting in. Thankfully, I put out the GTA video, and a lot of people were really receptive to it. I got a ton of the same kinds of compliments as the Call of Duty video, and it has like over 55,000 views right now. So now that I have 2 videos with those amounts of views and that amount of positive reception, again, the pressure is on. And I've been really hard on myself picking what that next video is going to be about. I'm pretty sure I got a good one now, so I mean, hey, tune in for that one. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm not used to saying anything like that. There's also just like a really overwhelming amount of like negativity. Like I said, when I first uploaded that Call of Duty video essay, I had 130 subscribers. So anytime someone would watch it and would see that it was like high quality or whatever, they would comment about it. And it was like this novelty. It was like, wow, this channel has like such a low subscriber count and is making this amazing video that only has like 80 views, 100 views, 400 200 views. And as those numbers kept going up, as I gained more subscribers by the hundreds and by the thousands, and the video was gaining hundreds of thousands of views, that novelty kind of went away. There was almost no negativity in the beginning, but exponentially as the video grew, the negativity grew. People used to talk about like the hate comments that they would get, and like I always thought it was kind of dumb how they would let that affect them. But then as those hate comments started pouring in and I would see them, sometimes they would say stuff that was just like not true, or they just prove that they didn't watch the video, and that would make me pretty upset. Not upset like sad, more like I'm annoyed, I really want to reply to this guy, but I resisted replying to like literally every negative comment because there's so many positive comments. I should not care about maybe 15 to 20 negative comments. Also, if you guys watched that Call of Duty video, I was very honest about my takes on the franchise. One of the biggest points of contention, like that wasn't really hate, but was just more like criticism, was how I talked about the original Modern Warfare 3. People were saying like, oh my god, I can't believe you said Modern Warfare 3 sucks, this and that. And I never said it sucked, I just said I didn't play it, and like that's when community burnout was like starting to really take hold. I really don't think the game sucked. I've played it back since then. The multiplayer could really be some decent fun. I just really think that it was sandwiched between two like all-time great CODs. And it was also just coming after a streak of COD 4, World at War, MW2, Black Ops 1. So like who could possibly live up to those exact expectations? It's a good game though. I never said it was a bad game. If you were one of those people that was defending it, kudos. We all have our favorites. That's okay. I think my only like really big concern is I don't know if I should keep making these kinds of videos. Like I said, I enjoy making this kind of content, and like this is the content that I wanted to make when I was like 12 years old. I just don't know if I should like sprinkle them in every now and then, because the overwhelming vast majority of my subscribers like subscribed for the video essays. But at the same time, I had a pretty loyal group of subscribers from that original 130. Those guys like are the reason I'm still going today, and I just don't want to betray them. I don't know, definitely let me know if you guys enjoy this style of video. It's pretty different from the video essays, but it doesn't have to be like that different. I've always thought of these videos as something you can kind of turn on the side while you're eating or doing homework or something, and you can just listen to me yap about whatever. Some of the videos are pretty short though. If anything, this is like the perfect style of video to brush your teeth to. I guess the idea is if I'm gonna continue posting these alongside the video essays, like in the wait between the video essays, is that the video essays are gonna be like stories told about stuff, and these videos would kind of just be me, like the guy behind the channel. I have a ton of crazy stories that I've told before. Let me know what you guys think, if you want me to continue doing these or if you just want me to do video essays. I really do like making this style of content, and if you're still not sure, I highly recommend checking out my stories playlist. It's just a collection of me telling the craziest stories that have ever happened to me, or just the most interesting stories or embarrassing. So give that a click and tell me what you think.